Hello soul family, my name is Gita and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, this is like messages from your person. What do they want to say to you? But before we get started, I just want to say really quickly that I really appreciate the reaction that I got on my last video. My channel's been having a hard time. I've been struggling, and I feel like that you guys going out of your way and subscribing is helping to let YouTube know that, hey, this is somebody that we want around. This is somebody we don't want you to screw over. And hopefully with the announcements that the president has made today, that maybe they will be like backing off from people and everything, because I know that they've been kind of freaking out over like the stock market and stuff. So I'm sure that has something to do with it. Anyways, I just want to say that really quickly. Also, I want to remind everyone to follow me on Castbox. I do intend, while this is all going on Castbox and doing podcasts. I posted what my Castbox was on the channel community tab. If you want to go look there, let me know in the description below and I'll post it down there if you're interested. But it also, like in the community tab, I do have where it says what my ID and everything is for Castbox. Castbox is just an app that you can use, that you can download. It's for free and you don't have to pay anything. It absolutely costs nothing, and I can go on there and I can have a show and I could say whatever I want basically. And you can actually call in and talk to me verbally and not just chat. You can chat too, but you can verbally call in, and multiple people can call in at one time. So if it's something that you might be interested in, go ahead and follow me on Castbox under Mad World Mystic, and I'll be doing that shortly, like very soon. And then if you have it installed and everything, and you'll be notified when I do a podcast. And I'll probably announce it too when I do, but I might do things spontaneously. I'm a pretty spontaneous person. Anyways, also, please like the video. Like it, because I want to explain, like, when you like a video, if you like a creator, even if you don't like what they specifically said in that video, but you like most of their content, you should always like their videos so they stick around. Because if you like them, if you want other people to be able to see their videos, you have to like the video. Also, it helps if you subscribe, because if I get like X amount of subscribers, YouTube will actually suggest my content more. So like, say if I got to 20,000 subscribers, I would get like more content, like people would get suggested more content, and then I would get even more subscribers. But if nobody does, then no one's gonna know I exist. And so that's why subscribing matters in that chance. Also, I do go live every weekend. If you're interested in that, hit the bell notification. You know, you don't have to hit the bell notification, but you know, if you want to be notified, then you can go onto your inbox and you can find where you don't have to have notifications on your phone, but like in your inbox, it'll notify you and you can look. You know, you don't have to actually have YouTube notifications on. That can be annoying if you have a lot of bell notifications on. But also, if you'd like to get a private reading, you could see how to do that in the video description below. I am wanting to be moving soon, maybe before April, just in the next couple weeks. So I might, you know, have a day or two where I might be late or something like that. But other than that, you know, I feel like I'm gonna stay pretty consistent. I don't feel like, you know, I guess if I'm going to be moving and there's going to be a huge lapse in like internet or something like that, I might inform everyone and everything like that. But for right now, everything's still fine for the next couple weeks. And also, down in the video description is where you'll find your timestamps. And now in Android, I don't know, I think in iPhones you can, and you have before Android, but in Android, if you look in the video description, you can click on the timestamps now. You don't have to click on them in the chat. You can click on them in the timestamps. Anyways, this is going to be option number 1 with the white rose, option number 2 with a sage rose, option number 3 with a pink rose, and option number 4 with a peach rose. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out what they want to say to you. What messages does your person have for you? Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 1 with the white rose, and let's go ahead, I'm doing the white rose. With the white rose, let's go ahead and find out what your person wants to say to you. Sorry, I got a little I got a little wascally wabbit. Sorry. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so we have Unity in the reverse. We have the Queen of Fire. And then we have, wait, let me get to them. Alright. Then we have Songs Are Speaking to Me. I will be clarifying these two. Man, this one hurts. This one hurts a lot. I know it might be too late by the time I figure things out. I'm afraid to take that next step right now. I'm going to turn this over. It's in reverse, but I'm going to turn it over so I can see it better. So I can actually read it. Sorry. Alright, then I've thought a lot about you lately. I can definitely feel that in these cards. I'm also hearing I've been considering you more, or I've been considering you lately. Like they're trying to consider you in what they do in their lives. Then we have, I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Then we have, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Alright, maybe now that I put them down here, I can stretch them out a little bit better. Where you can see them. Alright, then we have karmic relationship, hammer, paradise, then we have Team Awesome, hello, and kicking it. And then we have these Love Oracle cards. I'll go ahead and turn them over. I don't know if you can read them. I guess if you can, it's a little bit of a spoiler. Alright, so let's find out what it is they're wanting to say to you, other than what I've already read to you. This person is really trying to overcome their fear and trying to become more confident. So for some, I'm feeling like they might be trying to overcome spiritual beliefs. Like, it's not overcome spiritual beliefs. They're trying to, their spiritual beliefs, for some of you, their spiritual beliefs are making them want to be more confident, because they're wanting to stand up more for what they believe in. And some of you, I feel like that for some, spiritual or religious dogma might be holding them back, and they're trying to overcome that, if that makes sense. So what I'm getting out of the karmic relationship card isn't really that it's a karmic relationship. For some of you, it might be a karmic relationship, okay? But I'm not really feeling that for every one of these. But what I'm actually getting is songs are speaking to them, and it says fleeting triggers. The songs are speaking to them and triggering them. For some of you, they might be wanting to let go and loving you, but the songs are speaking to them and they're feeling really triggered. And I got this card yesterday too. It says, I know it might be too late by the time I figure things out. They're trying to be persistent, and they're working on coming towards you, or working on whatever is going on that's blocking them from being near you. I'm afraid that I'm afraid to take that next step right now. Huh, that's interesting. So, and then Paradise is clarifying it. So, what I'm getting out of that is that it's like weird. It's like it's like they knew that they would be happy, but I have this weird feeling like they have a difficulty believing that they deserve to be happy. If that makes sense. I'm feeling a lot of guilt from this person and a lack of self-love. There's not a whole lot of self-love. This person's really selfless. And they feel guilty. There's a lot of guilt. They feel guilty about whatever they do with you, with other people. They're just feeling guilty all the time. They never feel like they're doing enough. They've never done enough. They're always feeling like they're always messing up. I've thought a lot about you lately. And what they think, they feel like they know if they take the next step that they feel like it's going to be happy. They feel like that with Team Awesome that there could be healthy, open communication. They really love spending time with you and that you'd be compatible on the same page. They're really thinking about that. And when I was saying before, when I pulled this card, I was hearing that they were saying that I've been considering you more lately, right? So they've been considering being with you more lately. They're considering you more into whatever their life decisions are. Why is this off? There. They're considering their life decisions more lately, if that makes sense. They're like thinking, if I choose to do this, like if I went to move into a house or something, would such and such like this? Would they like this house? Would they feel like they would belong here? That kind of thing. They're considering you in their life. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. And we have hello, distant, distracted, deep in thought, detached, aloof, not feeling it, find answers in music. So there it says find answers in music, and then we have songs are speaking to me. There's two connections right there in that sense. So they feel detached. They feel disassociated. They're not feeling it. They're not feeling anything. But guilt and everything. They can't feel anything good because they're just feeling guilty and down all the time. This person feels they're really feeling negative. They want to feel like this Queen of Fire. This is what they want. They want to be like this confident and warm, intelligent, and graceful, but like that confidence is what they want. They want that fire. It says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. That's what I'm feeling like. This is something they want to say. So for some, maybe they are wanting to say that to you if you're the one who's supposed to be coming towards them. But I'm picking up that a lot of them are saying this to themselves. Like this is what they want. They want unity. They want to have confidence to come into unity, to come into unity, union, the shorter version. Then we have lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. So I'm picking up trying to score. Team player, but I'm getting a weird player thing. I'm having a feeling that some of you were played by this person a little bit and trying to score. I feel like they were lying to try to score in some way. Now, it might not always be sexual, right? They're just trying to be in control. They're trying to accomplish a goal. That's what I'm picking up for most of you. And I am picking up for some, they might be lying about maybe quitting a habit. Maybe they said they're addicted to something and they're saying that they quit and they really didn't. And maybe you caught them or something like that. All right. Only time will tell. I feel like things are definitely hanging in the balance because they're figuring like, I know it might be too late by the time I figure things out. It says, give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. This is what they want to say to you. They want to say to you that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And I feel like they want to say, you know, there's some blessings of love that are about to be coming your way with this person. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 2 with the Sage Rose, and let's go ahead and find out what your person would like to say to you. What messages do they have for you? Alright, so first we have the 8 of Water. Then we have the 2 of Air. Then we have, I'm really bad at commitment. We also have, I'm sorry I couldn't follow through with my promises. Then we have, I'm still hounded by, I'm still hunted. Hunted? What is this? I can't say the word. I'm still haunted by my actions. Alright, then we have, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Then we have, I'm in a much better headspace now. Then we have, my heart is telling me, just do it. Move these over a little bit, make room. Then we have kisses. Photograph. Heart with a key. The other. Cool with whatever. Oh, that's interesting. And we have proposal. I got a different reading with that. It's interesting because it came off as different. Then we have new beginning and look inside yourself, and I'll read that towards the end. All right, so what's your person want to say to you? Looks like there's some kind of choice that needs to be made with this 2 of Air. It says being unable or willing to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. Not necessarily pretending, but it feels like they're having to make a choice, and the choice has to do with them moving on from something. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. Trying to pay attention to my daughter. She's upset because we let the bananas go really ripe because I was going to make banana bread, and there's some flies. There's the fruit flies from the bananas. And every little bug, she doesn't like it. All right. Kisses. Unconditionally loving. I'm really bad at commitment. They feel like they're really bad at, they're falling in love with you, but they're really bad at giving and receiving affection is what I'm hearing with this card. I'm sorry I couldn't follow through with my promises. And this is photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Sorry, I couldn't follow through with my promises. I feel like that for some of you might have a past with this person, and they look back and they think back to when maybe you were together before, or times that you spent together, and they think that they're sorry that they couldn't follow with their promises. Another scenario I'm picking up is that they made promises and they see you doing things on your social media, and they're looking at your photos and they're wishing that they can see there's something that is reminding them that they didn't follow through on their promises. And I'm still haunted by my actions. Heart with a key. Welcoming love. I'm actually hearing, and this isn't even related. I guess it is. It's right here too. I'm hearing that they maybe picked to be with somebody else over you, potentially, or they're picked in other situations. They picked to maybe move somewhere else, or go do a job somewhere else, or they picked something over you at one point. It says, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. I feel like this is how you were, and they're haunted by their actions, and their actions was not consistent with how they were really feeling, because they're afraid, because they're bad at commitment. They're afraid that that if they were with you, they'd disappoint you. That's what I'm hearing. The other, admire from afar, a fork in the road. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. I feel like, again, that they had a fork in the road. They had another option, okay? Not just you. And it's like they had to go off and do that other option and screw it up before they had to come to their own conclusion. I feel like some of you could have warned them or something like that. Maybe told them, hey, that's not the right person for you, or something like that. And they're like, and they felt that you were right, but it's almost like, it almost feels like they knew you were right, and I feel like they even heard maybe from some other people that the same thing. There's definitely something about the other option, or whatever it is. I don't feel like it's all another person for everybody. But there's whatever it is that they chose, or they went to go do. I don't feel like that is working out for them, and they know that you're right about it, but they got to figure it out on their own. This is the kind of person who definitely needs to they feel like they need to figure things out on their own. And I'm in a much better headspace now. Cool with whatever. I feel like they were way more stressed before. And what I'm hearing with I'm in a much better headspace now is that they're actually in a much better headspace for commitment. That they are figuring this out. They're way more chill than they were before. I don't feel like that. I feel like what I got out of this, the energy I get off this card, is that usually what I get is the non-commitment option on this. But that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that they're being more chill. They're a better headspace now, and they're more relaxed and more chill, and they're more trusting the process. They're trusting it more. They're also making decisions and learning to live more in the now. So they are doing better. But now, this is like a transition of what happened all the way till now. My heart is telling me, just do it. Proposal. Just do what? Proposal. Get proposed to, surprise gift, something that is proposed, make things moving to the next level. So, whatever is going on, it feels like they're wanting to change things really soon. Because why? Because they want a new beginning with you. A new adventure awaits, embrace it, and live your dreams passionately. So this is also, when I asked for these cards, I did ask what they wanted to say. And it was, they want to tell you that they want a new beginning. Another thing I got is look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And what I'm hearing from this card is that they have been wanting to look inside themselves, that they have been looking inside themselves and trying to figure out what has been making them feel this way when they're feeling so dysfunctional. I'm not saying they're perfect now, but compared to what they were, they're way less dysfunctional than they were, like now, than they were, according to these cards. So I feel like that they looked inside themselves and started working on themselves and trying to understand what's causing them to feel like not committing, from running away, to, you know, it's almost like they self-sabotaged. They went and they picked the wrong option. Why? So, because they were afraid to do the right one. They were afraid that, I don't know, maybe the wrong one was easier. Not necessarily the best one. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments below how this resonated. I really appreciate it. And I would like to know if you were actually in a relationship with this person before and wanting to get back together, or if they did make so many promises. I'm really curious what the choices were. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 3 with the pink rose. And let's go ahead and find out what your person wants to say to you. Alright, so first we have the Chariot. Then we have the King of Air. Then we have, I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you. Then we have, you still hold a piece of my heart. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. I miss you regardless of how things seem. My mind and heart always comes back to you. I'm not the same person that you remember. All right. Then we have palm tree, boat, not enough, cheers, it's a plan, and take a chance. And then these are your love oracle cards. I'll read towards the end. So let's find out more about what they're wanting to say to you. Let's figure out what this is all about. We have the Chariot. It says an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. And we have King of Air. It says speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. Someone who's brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Okay. They're trying to, this is telling me they're trying to think of how to move forward. I feel like they want to tell you something. They want to say a lot of these things already. Speak your mind with confidence. I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Flexibility. I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you. You know, they feel like they've grown and they're trying to be more flexible. they want to tell you things like that. What they want to say, they want to say something about along the lines of this, but they're trying to figure out how they would word it. They want to have also a solid, I feel like there's something about they want stability with you. You still hold a piece of my heart. I feel like that they're not able to move on from you. They're having some closure issues. I feel like that this actually should have been over here if we were going in a line of succession. But a lot of signs are pointing to you lately. Not enough. Now, especially if there's like someone who is in a third party situation, they're frustrated in their current relationship. Okay. Also, another scenario I'm getting is that some of them, they feel like they're not good enough. Maybe they feel like you're the one who is in a relationship, not them. And that this is going to be different scenarios for different people. It's general reading. But there's like some jealousy. And I feel like there's like a lack of confidence as well that's going into this. For the ones who are frustrated in the relationship, I feel like the person that they're with does things to bring down their self-esteem and makes them lack in confidence. And then the other scenario where they're being jealous is they're feeling not like they're not worthy. They feel like they're not good enough. That maybe your person, if you're in a relationship, the person that you're with is better than them in some way. It says, I miss you regardless of how the things seem. Or maybe that you prefer them, you know, if you're with someone else. All right, so I miss you regardless of how things seem. I'm hearing some kind of milestone that's happened for a lot of you. They miss being around you. For some of you, I'm hearing that they're missing like hanging out with you, getting drinks, having fun. I'm hearing that some of you were like friends or something, or that you had gone on dates, and that, I don't know, I'm imagining this really fun time that you've had before. And that's really easy, you know, when they're feeling like this lack. Even if you're not in a relationship, they're not in a relationship, there's a lot of signs pointing to you lately, and they're having difficulty feeling like they're good enough for you. My mind and heart always comes back to you. It's a plan. Getting asked out. Yeah. See, he wants to, this person, he or she wants to get together. I feel like they're missing you, and they're wanting to get back together with you. And ultimately where it's progressing to is that, take a chance. I'm not the same person that you remember. And maybe you remember them being afraid, and maybe lacking some balls or something like that, because they're thinking about taking a chance. Go for it. They have a good chance. They're setting their interaction for a positive outcome. You can't win. You can't win if you don't play. So I feel like they're feeling a lot more confident. They're feeling more in this King of Air energy in the Chariot. All right, this says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. I feel like that they're trying to say that they're trying to go with the flow more, and they're trying to let go of what they expect to happen. And if it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good, you know. But again, with in it to win it, you know, you can't play if you don't win, you know. And they got to try. They can't win if they don't try. And I feel like they're wanting to take a chance, and they're wanting to go with the flow of life, and be in, if they're feeling like they might be surprised, you know, of where it could lead. All right, then we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. I'm getting out of this that they're hoping that you let go of resentment with them, and that, or you will let go of resentment with them, if that is what you're carrying for them. Also, I'm hearing that some of them in the past, you had something go down between the both of you, and that resentment, that emotions that happened in that moment kind of made them not see things clearly when it came to you. And then I'm hearing this emotional, I'm hearing like emotional cycles. From resisting change. I feel like that your person was resisting change before as well. And things have changed though. And I feel like this person's ready to come together with you. And I feel like you're gonna hear from them most likely very soon. This is a communication. This feels like communication coming here. This is them missing you, wanting to go out with you or hang out with you. And this is a person trying to make a date and take a chance. Take a risk. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 4 with the peach rose, and let's go ahead and find out what messages your person has for you. Alright, so we have the 3 of air in the reverse, and the 6 of fire. I'm trying to get the cards. Here we go. Then we have, I just got caught up in the moment. There are still so many unsaid things between us. That one has some emotion in it. It really was me, not you. You feel like home to me. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Someone's looking at your social media. Then we have the sword and rose. Engagement ring. The chaser. Gratuity. Staying in. And sweetheart. Then we have secret admirer and healing. This person, I feel like they want to reconcile or something. They're pained every time they, I don't know, I have a feeling that maybe you guys maybe have a boyfriend, or they think someone's your boyfriend or something. I'm picking that up for some of you. Let me know in the comments below. But 3 of air in the reverse can indicate a reconciliation. What does it say? It says, great sadness. Take time to heal the need to forgive yourself or others. 6 of fire, and it's in the reverse. This is victory. Good news is on the way. Public recognition or awards. What I feel like is that sometimes when the 6 of fire or the 6 of wands is in the reverse, it feels like something like they're hiding Like it feels like it's just the energy is hiding. This is what they're feeling like they're hiding. They're hiding their feelings. They're hiding, maybe even commenting on your stuff. They don't want you. They're trying to hide that they're looking at you publicly. I'm picking up. I feel like they're hiding. They're hiding how they're feeling as well. What? We have Secret Admirer. I usually read these at the end, but come on. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Alright, so let's see what this is about. I'll read the other one in a moment. But well, it says healing, and this is about healing as well. Alright, but I just got caught up in the moment. Let's see. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. I got caught up in the moment. I'm hearing the power of the moment. Let me know what the moment was. I always get curious with this card. I got caught up in the moment. If you know what the moment is, I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Because no one ever has told me. But it's like, this card is like the Ace of Swords. It's like clarity and truth. I feel like that with time, at the time they didn't understand it, but right now they understand that they had got caught up in the moment, and that I feel like they made some kind of mistake. There's still so many unsaid things between us. This person wants to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you how much they love you. They want to tell you how much they want a commitment with you. They want to tell you how much they want to have union with you. It really was me, not you. And we have the Chaser. If they chased you, I want to know in the comments below. I'm getting the impression that this person chased, and it was like, it was really me, not you. And I feel like some of you might have set some boundaries with this person at one point. Maybe they were coming on too strong, or they're doing something. Now, they might not have chased you in the sense that they were asking you out or something, but they were maybe coming on too strong as a friend or something. Alright, you feel like home to me. You're somebody who has a high vibration. Okay, and you're somebody who attracts what they want. And man, your vibration is so high, your energy feels like intoxicating to them. I feel like you're a positive person generally. And it says, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. This feels like somebody who, right in your space. I'm getting a little bit of blurred energies here. Like, almost like, for some, they feel like you treated them bad. Like, maybe you actually did, but maybe their reaction wasn't good. Maybe you're setting boundaries and they reacted poorly. Maybe you're trying to have a night in. I feel like that you're the one who is trying to have time for you're trying to have time for yourself. You're trying to have your own space. You're having time alone. Okay? Free time, mental vacation. And I feel like they might have overreacted over that. And I've looked you up online to see what you're doing. Romance, they're infatuated with you. They want you back. You know, they want to court you, courting a gentleman, a surprise, treating you well, and sorry. So this person definitely wants you back, okay? And they're trying to heal. They want to reconcile. They want to heal this Three of Swords in the reverse. And healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. They want to heal. And they want to heal this relationship between the both of you. That's what I'm getting. I didn't get any like really bad energies from any of these cards. I think that everybody is just starting to realize, you know, like over at this moment that, I don't know, it feels like everybody's starting to realize things in with these cards, that they're starting to understand the value, you know, like they're starting to value the person who loves them more. you know, and I feel like they're starting to recognize that they need healing and everything like that. It's kind of like an ongoing trend, you know. Trying to... So, let me know if you even have social media. I'm curious. If you don't have social media, I guess the message isn't for you. But I am curious about this chaser. Who do you feel like was the chaser? Was it you or was it them? But this person is definitely a secret admirer of yours. I feel like they might come off to you as acting like that they're friends, but they're really secret admirers of yours, and they really love you, and they really want to get back together. They want to reconcile this, and I feel like they're still like the Six of Fire. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if your person's a Leo, but for a lot of you, but a Libra or a Leo. But I'm really feeling that they feel like they would be victorious, you know. Also, I'm having the feeling that this person might try to do something kind of showy, like show off in public to try to get your attention. But right now, I feel like normally maybe they would do this, but right now it's like they're kind of hiding because they're trying to heal. They're healing because they feel like you hurt them, but you hurt like more like their pride and their ego. But at the same time, it's like you had to take time for yourself, you know, and they were kind of being too overly possessive. They were being clingy or whatever. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.